start it?
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the 2024 Fatties Over 40 NFL Draft. Today with me, I got my buddy Tyler.
Hello, hello.
And we are going to do this draft live. We are live on YouTube, obviously. You guys can comment on YouTube. That'd be great. I'll check that periodically and make sure that the chats are up. So we're good to go. How you doing today, man?
Excellent.
Good.
Not as hot as it was yesterday.
That is true.
Rain cooled it off, so.
That is true. I think we're going to be in for a good show tonight.
Should be good.
If people don't like it, they can go somewhere. Yes.
Mom can't hear the it's only showing the logo on Mom's.
Well, she may have to re-up it because it should be streaming live right now.
What's re-up it mean?
Means yes.
Mom can't hear the
Sorry for that, folks. This is what happens when you're trying to do live stuff.
It's only showing the logo.
You can hear my kiddo in the background, but we'll make this work. So, all right, we are getting ready to start this draft. I'm being distracted at the moment, so we are exactly 2 minutes and 50 seconds out. My brother-in-law, Mr. Mahomes, he's got the number 1 pick overall. So we'll see what he goes with. We're going to talk a little sports tonight. Obviously, we're going to talk the NFL. We're going to talk about the draft. I'm going to talk a lot of shit. Hopefully Tyler gets in on that action. He is a Dolphins fan. I'm sorry for those people out there.
I had to represent.
I mean, I got this on just because it has Batman in the logo too. So we're gonna kick this off. What are you drinking?
Right now I got a Space Camper.
I don't think I've ever had that.
IPA. It's not bad.
IPAs. Is that something you chew on when you drink?
It's got a bite to it. It's not the smoothest sometimes, but it's good.
All right.
I can't drink a bunch of them. It's 1 or 2, and then it's time to go to the next drink.
I'll buy that. I will buy that. So you've got the number 3 overall pick. I have the number 9 overall pick. For those of you paying attention, you get a minute between your picks. So please keep up. I don't know what else to tell you. If you can't pick, then that's on you.
It's going to go fast.
It's going to go real fast because I don't want to be here all night, neither does Tyler.
Nope.
So who are you looking at to draft? No, as your number 1 overall pick. You going to go with Tyreek? Since you're at number 3?
If he's there, you probably have to take him, especially after last year.
I mean, he is the number 5 ranked wide receiver for the ESPN list. Number 5 on the board. Behind McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, Breece Hall, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, so on and so forth.
I don't trust Bijan, Atlanta, and the Jets are the Jets. And
I feel like Robinson's not going to get a whole lot of running also late in the game like last year did because they're going to be playing from behind a lot. I mean, I realize that they got Kirk Cousins, but
and he's going to help some, but it's one of those things I don't trust it until I see it, and you're looking for production, and you can't count on Atlanta to score a lot of points every week.
I agree with that. Wholeheartedly agree with that.
You know Dallas, you know Miami, you know Cincy is usually going to put up points. You just can't trust Atlanta. And then the Jets, you saw what happened when Rodgers went down, and they fell apart. And
yes.
so he's
yes.
40, how old? 43?
He's older than me,
So
and I'm 40, about to be 42. So yes.
I just don't trust him.
And Elliot, if you take Xavier Worthy first overall, I am revoking your. I'm taking everything away from you. Irwin,
Do it.
all Raiders, do it. Oh, there we go. We are a minute out, folks. We just got the notification from ESPN. I need to see more people logged in here. Oh, I think we got... Oh, Elliot's on the clock.
Took him.
You chump. Christian McCaffrey goes number 1 overall. B. John Robinson goes second.
You have to.
Are you going to do it?
I have to.
Oh,
have to.
Oh my God.
I got to be a homer right there.
You are a homer.
I'll take the
It's
homer
terrible.
that almost got 2,000 yards.
He didn't he have like 2,300 last year?
No, he didn't get to 2, but you can't pass it up.
Tabria, you are on the clock. I don't know if Mormon or if Mike's picking for you or if Jacob Glenn left the draft. Thanks, buddy. Oh, Blanco's finally joined. He's not in the studio. He's indisposed, but he is going to be drafting from his phone while he's sitting at the bar. So, Mike, are you picking for Tabria, or what are you doing there, buddy? Take Pat Mahomes. She took Jamar Chase.
It's not bad. It's
Mrs. Chiefs Kingdom, you are on the clock. If she doesn't take Pat Mahomes, I'll be really surprised. Come on, Sarah, take Pat Mahomes. Where are you at? Oh, she took Justin Jefferson. Then Breece Hall came off the board. Irwin, who you got? Quit messing with your eval. Let's go. Jonathan Taylor off the board. CeeDee Lamb. Oh, I am on the clock. And I have no idea who to pick.
It's hard to prepare for the 9th pick.
It is hard to prepare for the 9th pick.
And then it's not even like at the end where you get back-to-back, so you got to sit for a while even then.
Yep, I did it. I did it.
You can't hate.
I did it.
You can't hate.
I did it.
Every other team in the NFL would take him.
Yeah. My wife's probably going to be mad at me. She wanted him, so did the boy. Weak. Yes, Erwin, I am weak. I'm not playing your guys' game of taking running backs and wide receivers the whole time. Oh, she took Travis Kelce. Wow.
That's
okay. That's a reach, but I like it.
hometown pick.
Hometown pick?
I can't say much about being a homer.
I'm not. I mean, if it came down to it and he was available, I was going to take him. I can't help it. It is what it is. Kelsey's off the board. Pat's off the board. CeeDee Lamb. What do you think of his contract?
I haven't seen a lot of it. I'm glad for Cowboys fans. My grandma is a huge Cowboys fan,
Okay.
and they now at least can proceed with the season. It was going to be a cluster. If he didn't actually get signed, I think they were going to be in a world of hurt. Because if they use the franchise tag on him, then
Oh, he wasn't going to play.
Then they're going to have to decide either keep Dak or keep.
Well, are they going to keep Dak? Do you think they keep him? I mean, has he played really? Oh. Cortez took Allen off the board. Nice pick, sir. Nice pick. Went A.J. Brown with, and then Josh Allen. Let's see who Mormon money, whatever you want to call yourself these days, is going to take.
But I don't know. I mean, Dak hasn't done much. He's kind of like Romo. He throws for a lot of yards, and then they can't win in the playoffs. And
that's valid.
That's
actually really valid. He's a good quarterback, but I don't know.
They can't get over the hump. I mean,
Isaiah
the Dolphins can't either, so I can't
That's
say
true.
a lot. But
That's true.
Tua's improved every year since he's been there, so I'm
So-
holding out hope.
So disappointed in my wife. She took C.J. Stroud. What a bum. What a bum. Oh, wow, I only got 45 seconds.
back up already.
Yep. I'm going to do that. Didn't see that coming, did you? Didn't see that coming. Derrick Henry off the board. Ooh, Gibbs off the board. Well played, Blanco. Well played. Barkley's off the board. Puka Nacua off the board. Wow. Okay. I just got called a bitch. Love you too, Elliot. Oh, Lamar Jackson off the board. That's not a bad pickup, especially if he has another season like he did last year.
Mm-hmm.
So besides Tyreek Hill and CeeDee Lamb, do you see Jamar Chase doing something this year?
Yeah, I think he'll be up there again.
Or is that going to be hinging upon if Burrow comes back?
I think Burrow's got to stay healthy. He's been injured just as much. Everybody gives Tua a hard time about staying healthy. Burrow's been hurt just as much. And so it's
Etienne is off the board.
Okay, who do I want?
Uh-oh. Oh. Are you going to take Garrett Wilson?
I hate the Jets.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's. What about Devontae Adams? Well, no, he ain't got a quarterback throw to him.
The Raiders are not going to be good.
Alvin Kamara's out there. Stephon Diggs. Ooh, Cooper Kupp is supposed to be back healthy.
Is he?
Yeah. But I don't know. Are you going to go another run? Are you going running back or?
I'm going to go Mike Evans. Old reliable down in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
He's 1,000 yards every year.
With the Bake Show.
You can't go wrong. He is.
I'm not mad at you for that,
so
actually.
Reliable. He's
absolutely.
Never hurt.
I would agree with you on that. How do you think Malik Neighbors is going to do with the anemic Jones out in the New York area? I know you don't like the Jets,
know how
but
they kept Daniel Jones. I don't. Like,
that dude's trash.
He's not a good quarterback, and
that dude's
how
so
much
trash.
did they pay him? It was
way too much.
Way
like
too
$80
much
million,
money.
I think.
It was a
I'll have
lot
to
of money
look.
for an average quarterback.
Are you looking up his
Yeah,
Daniel Jones?
$160 million.
Oh
4
my
years.
God!
4 years.
So $40 million a year. That's way too much. That's way too much, folks. Way too much. Chris Olave. Kyron Williams is off the board. Alvin Kamara is off the board.
Oh, that's who I was gonna go. And I took him. Oh, I'm back up already.
Yep.
I don't like Buffalo, but I like the running back.
I was gonna say, are you gonna take James Cook? Because that's not a bad pick either. That's a pretty good pick, actually.
And the one thing, especially with fantasy, you can't have too many on the same team.
No.
I've done that before.
Yes.
Where I'll end up with 3 guys on the same
Yes.
team, and
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like having a quarterback and wide receiver combo.
that's not
I
bad.
do like having one of those, but not multiples of those. Like right now, I actually really want to go take Rashee Rice, except for I have no idea if he's going to be available, and the other wide receivers I don't really trust that much.
They just
yet.
signed Juju. You can
They
pick him up
did.
in the late.
They did.
Pick him up late.
DeBry's on the clock.
I did see
15
the Chiefs
seconds.
Cut, the
I can't-
rugby guy that they
He
signed.
got signed by Jacksonville today.
Did he?
As a matter of
I
fact,
saw
Yep.
they cut him, and then they cut Kadarius, but that was not a surprise.
Tony should have been. I don't know how they're still holding on to Sky Moore. I don't know how that blows my
They
mind.
needed one of the two, and they're
That
hope he
blows
can-
my mind.
Hope he can return punts.
I guess. If that's what it is, that's craziness. Absolute craziness. Let's see. Sam Laporte is off the board. Ooh,
That's my Hawkeye right there.
that is tight end. You. He actually has a chance if what's his? God damn it! Who's their quarterback?
Goff.
Goff. If Goff does good again this year, he has a chance to rival Travis Kelce for yards and everything again.
Well,
he is
he's
a big
coming
fan
back
of
from a knee, so
That's
he'll be-
true.
We'll see how good he comes back from that.
Oh. I don't trust that, but
Who are you thinking?
I want to say Metcalf, but I don't know. I'm tempted to draft Marvin Harrison Jr., but I don't know about him either.
Yeah, he's going to be a stud.
He is. I also really think Michael Pittman Jr. could if Richardson does well, but
I don't trust Richardson.
That's my problem too.
Everybody's drafting him so high, and he hasn't.
I didn't want to do this, but I am going to take Stephon Diggs because I think he's going to be Stroud's money receiver the whole year if he gets out of his feelings.
I just don't see Anthony Richardson. Like, he wasn't a good quarterback in college, and he's got great tools.
He does have great tools,
but he cannot make smart throws. He's a runner.
He's very much like Cam Newton, but I feel like Cam Newton was a little bit smarter in the game than him.
Yes, I agree.
If that makes sense. But what I do like is if he does get hurt, did they keep Jason Bean?
I don't know. I thought I saw they were cutting somebody, but I don't remember who it was.
Because if they kept him, he looked really good in preseason. And I'm not saying he's the end all be all, and that's me being a little bit of a homer for KU. But he looked actually pretty damn good in the preseason. Let's look at transactions. Did they cut him? Because I really hope they didn't. Well, let's go to depth chart. What am I doing? Oh, they kept Ellinger. Wow. They kept Ellinger. That's really surprising. But they signed Bean to the practice squad. I'll take that. I'll take that. Stop this blasphemy. You shut your mouth. Maybe if you were here, you could say something else. Hey, I just want to... Lies. You're funny. I just can't wait till C.J. Stroud has his sophomore problems.
He has.
Even though I took Diggs, I still think he'll get yards.
Him the ball a bunch, but
yeah.
I think he'll take a step back.
Nico Collins off the board. See, I almost took Deebo Samuel, but I also think Brock Purdy is.
I think Brock's going to take a step back.
That's what I think too.
But I mean, when you have all that talent around you, it's easy to look really, really good.
That is true. That is true. Now, does Drake London have a good year with Kirk Cousins there? I mean, he had a pretty good year last year.
Mm-hmm.
Does Godwin come back and have a decent year? Does T. Higgins play for a contract for next year since he probably won't be there?
He had 185 fantasy points last year. London.
With no quarterback.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking him.
I'm
going to take a gamble. I'm gambling, folks. I'm gambling. Kenneth Walker III. Nice pickup. I'm not ready to pick up my second quarterback or my second running back just yet. David Montgomery from Detroit. He's a split time guy though with Gibbs.
Mm-hmm. There's Harrison.
Marvin Harrison Jr. off the board. Michael Pittman Jr. taken. See, I almost drafted DK Metcalf too.
Who's the Packers running back? Because I just saw their one guy went down.
Don't say his name.
IR.
Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Jonesy.
No, don't say his name.
Why?
Aaron Jones left. It's what's his face from the Raiders. Jacobs. I was going to try to wait and steal him. But somebody's going to get to him first. I know it.
Oh, crap. I'm on the clock.
Aaron Jones with Minnesota may get a lot of runs with them not having a quarterback right now, though.
Mm-hmm. And they got a good offensive line.
They do have a really good offensive line. Burrow is off the board. Zamir White off the board. Jacobs will suck this year. You shut your mouth, okay?
We'll do it. We'll go Debo.
Oh, look at you. Look at you taking a risk. What I want to know is who's going to break down and take Harrison Buckner in the 6th round or in the 5th round. Elliot, are you going to do it? Elliot, are you going to do it? John's finest. Oh, Jacobs will suck this year. No, he won't. No, he won't. J.K. Dobbins. Is Mostert their prime back in Miami, or who's their prime back?
Mostert will probably start, and then Achane will be the change of pace, and then they had the rookie. Oh, why can't I think of his name? They got him from Tennessee. He's a speedster also, so they have a lot of speed.
Okay. Rashad White from Tampa Bay off the board. Ah, you sumbitch. You took DK Metcalf.
He's gone.
You butthole. Who do we got for tight ends left? I know
Everybody,
2 of them are off the board.
I thought Laporta and Kelsey were the only 2 that have gone, I think.
Yep. But really, who is left? No one.
God, you're going to make me be such a homer again.
Are you
gonna have to.
Are you gonna do Mostert?
No, I've got to take Achane.
Oh, you're gonna take Achane. Okay, all right. James Conner.
Need a second running back.
You do need a second running back.
And I mean, he is the top-rated back left, and I'm not taking anybody on the Patriots. They're going to be horrible. Yeah. The Dolphins only kept 4 wide receivers on their active roster, so he's going to be a pass-catching
Why?
Because they've got...
Is he going to split out wide then? Oh,
I
shit.
guarantee it.
Okay.
They're going to put Mostert in the back, and they're going to have him spread out, and he's going to get a lot of catches.
Taysom Hill. That's the quarterback / whatever, right?
Receiver, running back, does everything for the Saints.
Interesting. Mark Andrews off the board. Oh, shit. I started talking about tight ends, and now everybody's drafting. Malik Neighbors off the board. Trey McBride off the board.
I do like Andrews for Baltimore. He's always been a solid
Yes.
tight end. I've had him a lot. And
Absolutely.
He usually does pretty darn well.
Dalton Schultz took a step back last year, but I think that's because of C.J. Stroud being more a wide receiver type guy. Hunter Henry. Brandon
Kyle Pitts, that was the
Damn
other one
it.
I was looking at was Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. Noah Fant.
Noah Fant, another Hawkeye.
Yep. That dude's usually pretty solid. Oh. Nah, I'm going to do it. Ooh, should I do Dalton Kincaid? Because he's not going to... Oh. All right, I'm taking Kincaid.
I was going to take
I don't
him.
want to, but...
If you got all the way back to me, I was going to take him. Buffalo has no receivers.
That's why I was thinking... Yep.
He's going to be a pass catcher a lot because they don't have receivers up there.
Yes, he is.
And I think Josh Allen's going to run a lot more. So whoever drafted him has got a running quarterback this year.
Yes.
But I think he's going to take a big step back. He's going to take a big step back without I blank on names when I talk about stuff
Diggs.
like that. Yes.
Yeah, without Diggs there, that's why I'm like
Devontae Smith is still out there.
Don't tell me that.
Good receivers out there.
There are some really good wide. Calvin Ridley's still out there, which Tennessee ain't going to do anything but throw during garbage time, so he might actually have some good ones. T. Higgins is still there, which I got to get away from by a week of 12. Pickens is there. Pickens actually might have a pretty good year this year.
But they have no quarterback.
Russell Wilson's still going to throw the ball no matter what. He's going to throw 45 interceptions, but he's also going to throw 45 touchdowns.
Maybe.
I mean, he's going to have more interceptions than bathrooms in his house again. But, that's going to work.
That was a great Twitter page that followed him. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, let's see who else. No defense is off the board yet.
Nope.
It's only the 6th round.
And we don't have any... It's kind of surprising, though. Who is the top-rated defense?
Browns.
The Browns? Wow. No love for Kansas City again.
The Browns play in a tough division. I feel like they're going to get a lot of points scored on them in that division
Yeah.
to be the top ranked.
49ers is available. They had quite a few last year.
I don't know how the Dolphins' defense is that high. Their defense is.
They were ranked really high last year and then got ran over towards the end. Tony Pollard is off the board. Jake Ferguson's off the board. Jerry Jeudy. Wow. Another team that doesn't have a quarterback. DeAndre Swift off. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what the Bears are going to do. I don't.
I need a running back. I gotta go get a running back. Taking Aaron Jones. Ah, damn it. Another week 6. Shit. I only got Pat and him off, though, so that's not
There
terrible.
you go. How do you think Caleb's going to do in Chicago? Is he going to actually
Don't get me started on
anything?
that.
He
No.
gonna do anything?
So everybody is hyping the shit up out of that dude, and I am on the train of he's not going to do shit. And
He got worse every year in college. Every year he got
When they-
a little worse.
I don't think he is the quarterback that can figure out defenses as well as they think he's going to. And like in college, USC was a prime example of that. Like that dude was running for his life all the time. And I realized that the Bears got better up front. And he's got some weapons that Fields didn't have. But I don't buy it. I just don't buy it.
Tank Dell. Yeah.
That's a good pick. Blanco, it ain't over. We ain't got no money on this anyway. Plus, I don't know that I can hand you a win over this. Hit you upside the head with a chair. WWE style, son.
All right, we'll finally get a quarterback.
Oh. Hurry. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
You had him queued up next?
No, he was going to be my backup.
Well, he's my starter, so.
I was going to try to pull it. If he was still available and I needed a backup quarterback, I was going to take him.
He's my starter. We'll take him.
Have only 2 quarterbacks been taken?
No. Show drafted and QBs. Allen Hurts, Jackson, Mahomes, Stroud, Prescott.
Oh, I missed Prescott. Caleb Williams, John's finest. Sorry, bud. That's going to be a bad pick for you. That dude is not going to be able to... Oh, I didn't take George Kittle. No, I took Kincaid. I was going to take Kittle. Ooh, Rashee Rice off. Wow.
That's a
Can't
surprise.
wait. That is a surprise. Keenan Allen, not a surprise.
Oh, Jesus, I'm back on the clock again. Okay. Still don't have a tight end, defense, kicker. Who's out there?
And your
Who's
flex.
tight end?
Don't forget about your flex.
Nope, I've got my flex in there already.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Debo's in there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Najee Harris, Cortland Sutton. Does that dude still play? Good Lord.
Shoot. You can't pass him.
Who?
I got plenty of receivers, but you can't. Calvin Ridley's still on the board.
Yeah, he was going to be my next one I was looking at, too. I need a pass-catching running back. That's what I really need. All right, so we were talking about this off air earlier before we got on the show. So, would you play in a league where a quarterback gets 100 points if he tackled?
I think it would be a fun. I wouldn't put a lot of money in the league, but it would be something fun because the one I was reading, the guy was losing by 30 or 40 points.
Yeah.
His quarterback threw a pick, and then he got the tackle, and he ended up winning by 50.
That's nuts.
I thought that was hilarious.
That is nuts. My auto pick would be Deontay Johnson. I don't really want to auto pick that, bud. We got wide receivers left. Christian Kirk. I'm going to take Christian Watson.
There you go. When I was young and had plenty of time, a bunch of buddies and I, we did so you drafted defensive players also. And so you would have
I've done that.
Your normal offense, you'd have to have 2 defensive lines,
Yes.
2 linebackers, and then 2 D-backs.
Oh, no shit. You went full, like, almost
So-
full defense. Wow.
So it was 2, 2, and 2.
Okay.
And then you would have a kicker and your normal offense. And so that was when you had a lot of time to, like, dig into stuff. But that was when you would find the hybrid D lineman that played linebacker, and you'd pick them up all the time.
Your edge guys.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
And use them. Oh, he got a pick, and it's 6 points
Yeah.
or however much because they're still.
So, have you ever played in what's called a Dracula League? Or have you ever heard of that?
Heard of it, but I don't remember how it
So
works.
me and Blanco have talked about this, and we would actually love to set this up if people were willing to get in like an 8-man or a 10-man or something like that. So basically what it would be is somebody would be designated as Dracula. You
Okay.
basically have to flip for it or, do something. So how it works is you basically, your Dracula person doesn't really pick. But if they play you and they beat you, they get one of your players.
Okay.
So you basically
they
get
have to build their team from the waiver wire,
pretty much.
and then anytime they win, they get to pick.
They get a
whatever player they want.
player from your
I have seen
thing.
that. It was called something else when I heard about it, but it would be a fun league to do. Oh, there you go. Butker's gone.
Who got him?
Mrs. Jonesy.
Did she really?
Yup.
Oh, and the Chiefs' defense is already gone. Yeah, Mike, you're smart for that one. Not at all. Oh yeah, Blancos just said Vampire League. Telling you.
I think what I heard it was called a zombie league, but essentially,
Maybe. Well, yeah, it'd be essentially the same thing. Yeah.
If you actually win, you could take whoever you want, and tough, you're gone. That player's gone.
I don't know why I just did that, but I did it.
Saints.
Yeah.
They play in the worst division in football.
That's part of the reason why I took it.
It's the lesser of two evils. There's not a lot of
shit.
great players in that.
I mean, they're quality.
That
Not
is
at
correct.
all.
Mormon said the Chiefs' D is going to suck the first few weeks, and that's a true statement. Their schedule at the beginning is tough, and then it gets easier.
Yeah.
So they'll struggle the first few weeks.
If you can get them, then Ooh. Kyler Murray's off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here come the kickers.
Tucker.
Kickers are getting off the board now.
I always just go to the waiver wire for my kickers, and half of the time I do it on my defense too. And I just look at
So do I.
Who's got
Matchups.
the best matchup? A quarterback that's not good.
Yep.
Or last week their starter got hurt. Who can I put in?
I actually do that more often than not. If I need to.
There's
no reason not to.
The whole year to pick them early. I did see a good punishment today when I had a little time. It was the 2-4-6-8, and so you had to run 2 miles.
Oh,
Eat 4 slices of pizza, drink 6 beers, and eat 8 donuts in an hour and a half.
I did see that, and it was to keep from picking last in the draft, I think is what it was. The one that I saw.
Yeah, he got last year, so he had to do the punishment. If he didn't make it, he had to draft last again.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So
that makes sense.
If he made it through, then he got to keep the number 1 pick.
That's funny. Browns defense off the board. We've already talked about them and how that's going to be a rough go for them as well. It's not a bad pick, though. This is moving right along pretty well.
Man, I don't know. I'm going to go him. I've got a lot of receivers.
Who are you looking at?
Jackson Smith from Seattle.
Ravens off the board. I think that is another team that's going to get beat up a lot since,
Harbaugh.
yeah.
Well, no. Not Harbaugh. What's his name? Why can't I think of
Brian Robinson Jr. off the board.
I was looking at him, too. I don't know how Washington's going to be.
I think Eckler is going to get a lot of time.
They got LSU's quarterback.
Actually, I think he's going to be a money scoring machine this year because there's going to be a lot of garbage time for him because their defense sucks.
He scrambles and can. Yep. There you go.
Yep.
He's gone.
That was Brock Bowers. That's going to be an interesting. That'll be interesting for Vegas if they can figure out. Did Minshew get named starter? I think.
I don't remember who they said.
Because Minshew neither quarterback looked good for them in the preseason at all.
There was nothing on the Raiders that looked good.
No. I need another running back. Who's the starting running back for the Giants now?
Ooh, I have no idea.
All right, let's look this up. Because I have a feeling they're going to be running the ball a lot. Well, actually, they probably won't.
Man, I've got way too many receivers. I got to get away from receivers.
Devin Singletary. You take another wide receiver, who'd you take?
Yes.
Cortland Sutton. It's not a bad pick. Cortland Sutton's always good for some yards and some touchdowns.
And maybe they found their quarterback.
I kind of hope. I'm not going to lie.
They've bounced so many other people through.
You take another wide receiver.
I am getting a
Jaden
good mix
Reed.
of 5 weeks, though. I don't 2 guys with the same week so far. That's the most.
I have a few.
So that'll be good.
I have 2 at 6, 2 at 14, 3 at 12, and 1 at 10. But my defense is 12, so I'm not really worried about them.
I thought that was going to charge my laptop.
Is it not working?
Nope. It's all right. I'll plug this one in.
Sorry.
Good. Using the other side anyways.
Oh, I gotcha.
Doo-doo.
All right, I'm taking Devin Singletary as my first bench player.
That's your first bench?
Yep.
I've got...
Yeah, well, you got like 6 wide
3
receivers,
already on the
motherfucker. That's what happens. You got like 6 wide receivers going on there.
Oh, but that did take me off the internet. I forgot about that, too.
Do you have another plug-in? You can undo the...
Oh, the cable?
Yeah. I just was trying to make it easier. Yeah, they plugged in. There we go. Big ass in front of the camera. That's what happens when you're live. You got to make shit work. The Bake Show is off the board. Damn it! I was hoping Dallas's kicker was gonna be available. He is not. You turd. You good now?
I think so. It's reloading. Should be good.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like,
Now we're
not
good.
on the clock yet, so. Aaron Rodgers off the board. Oh, she took your boy Mostert.
I like it.
Let's see. Hawkinson. I'm going to take Hawkinson. That dude's usually good for some yards. Dallas kicker has stupid distance. Yes, he does.
I did see. Didn't he kick like a 60-yarder in practice
60.
or something?
No, he hit like a 66 or a 68. Jesus. It's nuts. Because they were talking about having him line up like from their own like 40 and just letting him boot one. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like,
did you see the CFL? on the field goal. You kick it through. It's missed, but if it goes,
It's ridiculous.
If it goes over the end zone, it's
1 point.
And a team won.
Yeah, I did see that the other day.
Field goal miss.
I was like, you have got to be shitting me. I was like, that's crazy.
That's some CFL stuff.
That is some CFL shit, but I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
got to get people to turn in somehow.
that's true. That's very true.
I need some backup running backs.
Oh, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wish there was a way I could just see the draft without showing my stuff as the league manager.
Oh, I don't know anything about him, but
Who'd you take?
Chase Brown. He's supposed to be a good change of pace back for Cincy. I have no idea.
Who's their starter there?
It's going to be a toss-up between him and Moss, is what they were saying.
Oh, yeah, since they lost Mixon.
Yep.
Okay. Did they cut Mixon, or did he just bounce on his own accord?
I don't remember.
Okay. I was just curious.
And I didn't want to take Tajee Spears because then I got 2 Tennessee players. You got to mix it up.
I agree. I feel like when this comes back around to me, if he's still available, I have to take Dicker the kicker.
He's got a leg.
He does have a leg. Why do I have my shirt on backwards? I'm retarded. This is what I do. What happens when you work all day and fucking don't know shit. Yep, I'm switching my shirt around. Brown was the pick. Mixon was a free agent. Ah, okay. See, this is why you should be here, you butthole. You know all this shit. I really don't, because you pay more attention to analytics, and I'm talking about Blanco, because he's, once again, out of town. That's why I have my fine friend over here.
Have him come join.
You going to come back next week?
What day was it? Tuesday?
Yep.
Should be able to.
I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah.
Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday. Ooh. Maybe we should have Taco Tuesday. Maybe I should stop and get some tacos for the show.
Tuesday the...
Blanco, if you're listening, Taco Tuesday next week? Tacos for dinner?
I do have another draft that evening, but I can probably do both.
I don't want to put pressure
good
on
at
you.
multitasking.
I mean...
That league I'm not super concerned about. Oh, he took Tua. I was going to take him as a backup.
Ooh. Who got him?
John's finest.
Ah. Nick Chubb. I always forget about that guy. Damn it, Bond. Tacos al Tío would be good to bring. Absolutely. I do know that the stream is a little bit behind us. It's like 2 or 3 seconds behind. But
okay.
How's it? Somebody out there who's in the chat, how's the audio? Is it better than what it was before? If somebody can tell me, because I know when we went live the other day, it was a little off. So I'm kind of curious if it's better or not. Because when I was recording earlier, it sounded pretty good.
Thielen's still playing. Man.
Who? Adam?
Adam Thielen. He's still with Carolina.
Jesus Christ. How's that dude still alive? I don't understand it.
I don't know. Damn. Every time I get ready to cue somebody, they draft him.
Jacoby Myers is my auto draft? I don't think so. I'm taking Dicker the kicker. Just because it's funny to me. Matt Prater's still out there, long-legged. And he kicks in a dome, but their field sucks. Or at least if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan. That field was rigged. Oh. Might need to get another wide receiver.
I got plenty if you want to make a trade after. We went on a run and could not get away from it.
I don't blame you. I really don't. Jacoby Myers might not have actually been a bad pick. Although I just can't trust a wide receiver from the Raiders.
No.
I really can't.
They're going to be bad.
And Brandon Cooks, I don't know about him. Demario Douglas, nobody from New England is worth a shit.
Nope.
Mike Williams with the Jets might be interesting with Rodgers back healthy. I also feel like Tyler Lockett is a good choice, but he doesn't return punts or kicks anymore. Gabe Davis went to Jacksonville? I'm going to take a chance. Got about 3 picks left for everybody. This draft is actually going really quick. I like 60 seconds.
It moves.
It does. It does. Oh, Tyler Lockett off the board. Ooh. Irwin picked up Carson Steele. Wow. Little goal line situation with him. That could be interesting. I like that move, actually. I don't know that I would have waited a little bit longer to get him, but that's okay. I got my extra running back. I need a couple more wide receivers, and then I don't know what else to pick. Gus Edwards. I do have a full roster.
Still waiting on a defense and a kicker.
You're a typical fantasy drafter though. Like, you're a veteran fantasy drafter.
6 out of my 8 receiver slots are full.
This is the first time I've played fantasy football in like 4 or 5 years, which is kind of sad.
So I've always done NFL, but like you and I were talking earlier, I started playing with one of our other buddies on a college fantasy, and it's fun.
I wish I would have got in on that whenever he said something about it.
It's not as like it gets you interested in games you would never be interested in.
Yep.
So like on a Thursday night, I'll be sitting at home and my wife's like, "What are you watching?"
Watching
Montana and South Dakota State because I have a receiver for him.
I'm watching Jacksonville State because I got a damn wide receiver on them. And how's he doing? He's actually doing really well tonight.
The rough one is the West Coast because then it's midnight and they're kicking off and I'm like,
yeah, I gotta go to bed.
I need this running back to score another 20 points and
I need to go to bed. This isn't working for me.
It's rough. It's fun because, like I said, you're watching games you don't usually watch, and it's a lot of players, but it is fun.
Let's see. What else do I really need or want? I got another tight end, which I can flip to flex. Do I need who else's running backs are out there?
There's not a lot. I was looking.
Get CEH. Garbage.
Is Brooks out? What happened to him?
Which Brooks? Oh, I don't know.
He's expected to miss the first 3 to 4 games.
Ooh. Well, if you don't need a running back, though, I mean, right off the bat.
Yeah.
Who is Algier will be behind Bijan Robinson, which Algier shouldn't get a whole lot of time this year.
All right, we'll finally fill the defensive slot.
Oh, he took the Jet. I thought you weren't going to take the Jets.
Their defense is good. Their defense is good.
That's true.
I don't trust their offense, especially with a 43-year-old quarterback that could get hurt real quick, but their defense is good. Sauce Gardner is a stud.
Gardner is a stud.
Stud defensive line.
Absolutely. I see.
And they play New England twice a year, so they're guaranteed to put up some points there.
I didn't even notice this that you. Who'd you take as your second quarterback?
Goff.
Goff. Okay.
Yep. Lions will be good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to do... I know who I want as my backup quarterback. And he's a good I'm not going to say it out loud just yet, though. Oh, never mind. I'm on the clock.
Now you can say it.
I'm going to take Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I think
If
he's got a shot. I think he's got a shot.
Figure it out.
If he doesn't get hurt.
Parlors up in Cleveland, apparently.
I think they do. I think they're just a little bit more behind the scenes massage parlor. Maybe he's actually going to the parlors instead of having somebody come to the house. That was the problem. You can't have him come to the house.
Yep. It's frowned upon in Ohio.
Yes. It is very much frowned upon. Wow, somebody took Sky Moore. Sarah, why are you taking Sky Moore? What is wrong with you?
I saw that.
Don't be a homer like that. I know you're Mrs. Chiefs Kingdom and all, but don't be a homer like that. We're trying to have you win. Come on now. Tight end off the board from New Orleans. Oh. I might have to be a homer for somebody at Curtis Samuel. Is he their only wide receiver?
Oh, so I've only got 3 picks left. Okay.
I only got 2. Samuel signed with the Bills this offseason after showcasing versatility the past 2 seasons with the Commanders. Oh, he got brought in to replace Diggs then.
Who?
Curtis Samuel.
Uh-huh.
That's actually not a bad pick either. Shit. Mormon, don't you be stealing my picks, you turd. Oh, Texans are off the board. I'm surprised you didn't take the Raiders, Cortez. What are you doing? How come you didn't take the Raiders defense? I don't think you've picked a single Raiders player that you've been on the board for. What's wrong with you? Justin Herbert still out. Keon Coleman will be Buffalo's number 1. Yeah, but he was there. Keon Coleman's been there. Who
to take?
Romeo Dobbs. He had a good season last year. Ooh, your Dolphins are off the board.
I mean, round
for
14,
defense.
You can't hate on that. By this time,
no, that's true. That's true. Coleman is a rookie. Yeah, which means Curtis Samuel will get more yards than him probably. Coleman's going to be lost in the shuffle for a little while, just like Rice was his first year.
What do you think the best fantasy punishments are when you have the worst record? What's your favorite that you've seen?
The favorite one that I've seen is somebody having to stand out like in the middle of public with like either a sign or have to do stupid shit. Like I would love to be in a league that did that, but I would be embarrassed as fuck if I had to do that.
If I was the one that had to do it.
It'd be fun though. I'm not gonna lie, it would be fun.
I always like the IHOP or the Waffle House, and you have to stay there for 24 hours.
Yes.
And every pancake you eat gets 1 hour off of your time. That one is always a good one. Another one I saw was...
I would be down. You know what? That would be a good one for Fatties over 40 if it was food related, food or alcohol related.
Yeah.
Since that's, kind of what we roll around for like every beer you drink and every like hamburger that you ate, you gotta... That would be good, but I don't know a lot of places that serve...
The other one I liked was
good.
the worst guy had to go take the ACT.
I did see that one too. Yes, I did see that one. I was like,
spend a Saturday taking the ACT.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Drafting Kennel was funny. I didn't see that one. That's pretty good. Ooh, Cairo Santos. Good pick.
Needed a kicker.
Good pick. I thought about picking him earlier because I feel like with what's his face?
Williams.
With Williams, they're going to get field goal range a lot.
Go get Russell Wilson. He's still out there.
No. No thanks. I just want to know what his what their catchphrase for this year is going to be. I think they've been holding back since what was it? Bronco, Let's Ride.
Let's Ride.
That was
so bad.
Terrible.
And the Subway commercial. So bad.
Did you see Kelsey is now a spokesman for Subway instead of Pat this year?
I saw something that said he had the most airtime reserved for NFL this year. Like he's on
That's
the
ridiculous.
most commercials coming up for the NFL season.
It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Do you see their the Heights podcast, $100 million?
Yes.
Over 3 years.
Who was it with? Sirius?
I don't know. I didn't see who it was with.
I did see.
But that is nuts.
Yeah.
That is nuts. All right, is this your last pick?
No, so
Or you
this
got
is
one
15
more?
to 16, so we each have one more.
Oh, okay.
You'll
Well,
have
my
two
last
more.
one's coming up.
Yeah. No, you'll have two more because we got round 16 after you pick.
Oh, you have to scroll down. I'm dumb. So what happens?
Let's see. Are there any other good tight ends I could pick up for a backup? Cole Kmet's always solid with the Bears.
Oh, somebody did take Taysom Hill. Go get your boy Noah Fant. Go get your Iowa boy.
Good. I don't even know who's their quarterback. Is it going to be...
Fuck, I don't know. I have no idea who their quarterback's going to be this year either. He's only rostered in 9.4% of the drafts. That's garbage.
Cole's in 50. We'll take Cole. Get a backup tight end just in case. I feel like Goddard with the Eagles gets hurt a decent amount sometimes.
That's true. That's true. And now there's kind of a question in the middle of that line. Is Hurts going to have time this year to throw the ball?
Yep.
So
Lost your all-pro center.
Yeah. Ow. Pick number 9.
They were talking. Somebody was talking. They were saying they were thinking, what if Brady came back to play with the Vikings?
Never happened.
They have an amazing O-line.
Not a chance. That's ridiculous.
You have Justin Jefferson.
I know I've seen that, but
was it the head coach worked with him in the Patriots?
yes.
And all of it's there. If he wanted to come back just to be a jerk and stick it to us all one more time.
That could happen though. I just don't. Ooh, Greg Zuerlein. Good pick. I don't need to. Ooh, that's terrible. Are there any good
Smith will be Seattle's QB. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot he's
that
up
makes
there.
sense. I got 30 seconds. This is not fun. Khalil Herbert. Took a wide receiver with a Palmer. I don't really know who else to take at this point. An entire draft in an hour. That's not terrible.
My college draft, we started at 8.
You guys do it live, or was it?
It was we're all spread out. So there's people in Iowa.
Oh,
and then
okay.
Here, I think
Yeah.
there's one down in Oklahoma, but it's 24 rounds because there's so many players, and I think we finished at
How many people are in that?
I don't remember, but we started at like 8, didn't finish till 11:30.
Well, that makes
12 o'clock.
sense with 24 rounds, though, and if you have enough people in there, that's kind of crazy.
By that time, I had a lot of
Yeah. How's it managed?
through Fantrax. So it's another kind of like ESPN, but
Okay.
it's built for college fantasy.
Gotcha. Okay.
So some of the stuff is still super finicky, but it's a solid website. They don't have an app, but you can set up widget on your phone, and so then I just pull it like through the widget on my phone.
Yeah.
So it operates like an app, but
I gotcha. Will Levis is the top-rated player still left to be drafted. That's
I
sad.
don't trust him. He puts mayonnaise in his coffee.
Does he really? Are you serious?
There's 14 of us in that college league. But that was one of the things they talked about during the draft was Will Levis puts mayo in his coffee.
That's disgusting. Who does that?
Will Levis.
Who does that? That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Pours it in there. It's so gross.
No. Oh. No.
Lifetime supply of mayonnaise
No.
from Hellman's.
That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. All right, we got 4 picks left in this draft.
Isaiah Likely.
What's up, buddy? Tough Tony making an appearance. Come here.
How'd you guys do?
How'd Mom do?
She like it?
Come over
did
here.
you read all of
Come
them?
over here.
Have you seen all of them?
Yeah, we did all of them.
Rank, who's your favorite person that my mom picked?
That Mom picked? I don't know. I don't know who she picked, actually.
Wait, you didn't look?
Well, no, I was focused on my own team. That's what you were there for.
Didn't you announce them?
Yeah, but I didn't announce everybody. That's a lot of
fast.
picks. Yeah.
It's
When you only
a minute out.
when you only have a minute per person, you get that going pretty good. But as soon as this draft is over, I'm gonna go look at everybody's team real quick, and then between me and Tyler, we're gonna see who we think has the best team. We'll rate it.
ESPN always gives the rankings too. Like they give their report cards.
Yep.
Dad, are you gonna pick who wins out of you two or?
No, out of everybody, out of the whole shebang.
I'm gonna
Do you
take
like
my.
what Travis
I'm gonna
Kelce
handcuff myself. Just
Jalen
in case, just in case Achin gets hurt.
Or Mostert goes down.
Correct. Mostert's getting up there. I mean, he's
Yeah, he is.
33, 34.
He's had a good career though. I mean,
Super
starting off
long.
with San Francisco, what, buddy?
Yeah.
Mom, on Mom's last pick,
Uh-huh.
it was supposed to be 123. Was a number, but I accidentally picked 111 for Q.
That's okay.
Mistakes happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Darn right they do. I make a lot of them.
That happens. I told him that the umpire was upset that we didn't have our bat boy list this past week. He was not very
we
happy.
all had to get our own bats. That was not fun.
Yeah. John's Finest. You gonna take forever, John's Finest?
Wait,
You're
how
auto
many
drafting. What's wrong with you?
How many seconds does he get?
He gets a minute. Everybody gets a minute per pick.
Wait, is his time?
The wife
Yep.
did sign off on fall ball. She just says I can't complain if she goes shopping. I said that's fair.
How many more?
I mean, that's legit.
So we're good for the fall ball. It's only a 4-week season too. So
Really?
It's 4 weeks, with the 5th week being
Can you tell me
a
who-
tournament style game. So you're guaranteed 10 games.
Oh.
But on that last week, if you win, I guess if you win
You
both
keep going?
games, then you play again like later.
Oh.
And so you're guaranteed 10 games. It's a 4-week season, and then the last week is set up as a tournament style play to determine the league champ.
Okay. Actually, that's
Can
kind of
you
cool.
announce who's
So
all
there'll be
on
something.
every team
There'll be
now?
something good.
Well, I'm not gonna announce who's on every single team, but let's go to League Home. And let's see. We'll start with me. I have a pretty solid team, I believe. 2024 projections overall to score 2,271 points or 151.5 per week. That's not bad. Let's see. You're in the opposite division too, aren't you?
I didn't see how they set that up.
Tabria's team is projected to make 23.99 and have 160 per game, which she got Josh Jacobs. Might have to try to work a trade. Let's see. Jacobs' Supreme team, 155 average per week with 23.17 overall in the year. His starting quarterback is most likely going to be Kyler Murray. He didn't really get a whole lot of other people.
Have you checked Mom's?
That's, I think, who's next. Nope. Bull Riding Cowboys is projected at 142. Your team sucks, bro. Your team is trash with 21-24. No, it's not him. It's Cortez. It's my buddy from work. Let's see. The wife's team is projected at 141 with 21-21 for the year. It's not a bad team. She's got 3 Chiefs players, so she's gonna have to worry about that come later on. She's got C.J. Stroud as our starter and Trevor Lawrence as our backup. That's not terrible. Let's go Michael's Magnificent team. Sorry. Oh, he's at 153.5 with Dak Prescott as his starter. Pacheco, Chiefs defense. Zay Flowers. Ooh, Zay Flowers is a good pick for him. I didn't see him come off the board. I'm on Ross St. Brown. Not bad. He's got Aaron Rodgers as the backup. You should punch him next time you see him, since he took your pick.
Well, mine won anyways.
I know.
She didn't want it.
Yeah. You want to go through your division there, sir?
Wait, is
Run down, see if there's anything good in there. Yep.
Is his next?
Yep, he's in the other division. He's in the NFC division.
Blanco has 158.
Ooh, that's the highest one, or it's the highest one we've seen.
Hurts, Gibbs, CeeDee Lamb, solid receivers. And then John's finest, 152.7 average. Caleb Williams is quarterback, though. I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, me neither.
But got Tua as a backup, and he threw for a ton of yards.
Did he throw for almost 5 last year?
Yeah.
Close?
It was darn close. 4,600.
Oh, okay. Still, that's a lot.
29 touchdowns. He led the league in passing. And I think they're gonna be even better this year. Mrs. Chiefs. Lamar Jackson's solid. Justin Jefferson's always good. Not bad. 151.3 average.
Okay. No, that's not bad at all. That's a good average.
Casey Knight sticks 152. These are all pretty evenly matched according to ESPN.
But he's got Anthony Richardson as his starter, which could be sketchy.
Yeah.
Who's his back? Did he pick up backup quarterback?
Kirk Cousins.
That actually could work out in his favor.
2 quarterbacks on iffy teams.
Yeah.
Mahomes Magic. Who do we got? Went with Jaden Daniels as their starter. We'll see. Christian McCaffrey, Chris Olave, DK.
I think Jaden Daniels
Herbert is a backup, but Herbert has no weapons.
No,
All
they
of
all
his
left.
weapons are gone.
Yeah.
I didn't see what their average was. What was Mahomes' average? 160.
Ooh, so he's one of the highest ones also. Okay. But, I mean, he does have Christian McCaffrey, who should garner a lot of points.
And then my Vic in a box, I got 155 average. So right there in the middle of everybody.
That's not bad. That is not bad at
You
all.
always have to take the projections with such a grain of salt.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody
Absolutely.
knows.
No. But
All of these.
I still like to see it. And what's funny is if you go in here for playoff chances, if you go to the standings field, so my team only has a 64% chance to make it into our playoffs. Tobias has a 74. Jacobs has a 69. Bull Riding Cowboys has a 58. Mrs. Jonesy has a 52. And then Michael's Magnificent team has a 65. And the way I set up the playoffs is the top 8 teams.
Okay.
So bottom 4 teams, you got to stay out of there. But, your guys' division looks tough. Because Blanco's at 73, John's Finest 67, Chiefs Kingdom 67, Nightstick 69, Mahomes Magic 73, and you're at a 70.
Golly.
That's all saying that basically the AFC is going to suck.
That's what it sounds like. Is it top 4 from each division, or is it just top 8?
So I think it's just top 8.
Okay.
I scheduled it out that way just because, but I couldn't set it to where the top 4 out of
Sure.
each one.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. It could end up being that way. I'm not for sure. But I liked having divisions because why not? Why not? All right. Well, I appreciate you coming over.
Of course.
That
Glad to be.
was fun.
Yeah. Had fun.
We will. Oh, I did look up our first matchup, me versus Casey Nightsticks. He's a 51% chance to win against me. Let's see yours. You got a 53-47. That's
I'm
not
up
bad.
53 to
Yep.
start.
Yep, 53%. Mahomes Magic versus Jacob is 52-48 for Mahomes. Tabria versus Chiefs Kingdom. Tabria is at 52. And, woo, that's the worst one. Damn. John's Finest is at a 55% over Blanco's team. Maybe he's got some things to work out on that team. And then for Bull Riding Cowboys and Mrs. Jonesy, it's 53 Bull Riding Cowboys and 47 to the Jonesies. We will see how that goes. Well, that'll do it for the 2024 fantasy draft. Once a week on the show, since we usually do this on Thursdays, we'll give live updates to you guys just like normal when we do the show. We'll figure out a basket for the winner. We also may have the ultimate winner of the Super Bowl. Sorry, I can't say Super Bowl. The big game. Stupid. And then maybe the ultimate loser, whoever had the worst record, come on the show. We'll maybe go down to the cigar shop.
Yourself.
Yeah. We'll go down to the cigar shop, have a cigar, have a drink, and make fun of everybody a little bit more like we did today. So, once again, thank you, Tyler, for coming on. And we will see you next Tuesday when we talk about the NFL draft and
The
go
upcoming
from there.
season.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys like, share, subscribe on the channel, we'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you next week. Bye.